famous musicians, but trust me, that's not the name that we gave them.
We totally love them, we swear. But now please enjoy a piece of theirs.
Called Ethereal. Yes.
So hi, is my sound on? So hi, I wrote this song. It's called Ethereal, and it's kind of just we have two vocalists here, but they're not going to sing any lyrics. They're just going to sing melody. And it's kind of to put an emphasis on how the human voice can just be another instrument within the band instead of like the front end.
Hello? Is it on? Can you hear me? No. Hello?
Sorry, I'm out of tune.
Alright, so thank you again for that pre-show performance, and congratulations, you guys made it to Java Jive 2017! A very huge and warm welcome from the two best MCs, I do have to say so myself. The colorful duo themselves, the light of my life, Dan Arroyo.
And the shine to my son, Mr. Dulce Mencioni. So, awkward about that. Here at Java Jive, we do a little something special. Instead of clapping, we do snapping. So let's do that again. Alright.
And a huge thanks to Mr. Reed, Miss Travis, and the English department for keeping this, Java Jive and awesome, so.
Woo! So we do have a little secret for you guys, because we love you. So upstairs, you're going to find coffee, treats, cookies, all for you guys, complimentary, came with $10. And just to let y'all know, we do have garbage cans. We do not want to be seeing any trash. We are still in the library, just keep that in mind. And speaking of age 20, so me and Adele, we have done our research, and we found out that Java Jive can actually do a lot at 20. So we found out that Java Jive can now receive the full adult minimum wage.
It can apply to adopt a child if it's a relative.
Java Jive can now bet at a casino.
It can get a license to drive a taxi, a bus, and an ambulance.
And also, even though 21 is like the age where you could do like a lot of stuff, it's kind of an odd number. And 2 decades does sound a lot better than 21, so it's a very special birthday we're celebrating. And Java Jive would like 20 candles on that birthday cake, please.
So Java Jive is very special and important to us, and it's a great way for us to express ourselves and to help us find our voices. Speaking of which, here's Rachel Weinfeld with our first poem of the night, Find Your Voice. So give it up.
Give it up.
Hi, my name is Rachel Weinfeld, and I'm a senior here. This is my second year at Java Jive. I wrote this poem called Find Your Voice because everyone has a voice that wants to be heard in their own special way. This poem is my voice. I hope you all enjoy all of our voices here tonight. Find your voice, one would say, but will it help me find my way? It's a form of expression, for self-progression, or even a method to fight oppression. It's a way to be heard. Listen to every word, for the things we share can disappear through thin air. A voice communicates what is often kept silent, an emotion that doesn't have to be violent. Music, theater, movies, and more are voices that are better than war. Dance, poetry, and education are further selections. These will lead you in the right directions. So will you find your voice? No matter what, it's your choice. Thank you.
Dan, what are you doing? We kind of have a show to run.
Sorry, I was introducing our next performance, Mass by Jasmine Langer.
I'm Jasmine, I'm a sophomore, and this is my first year doing this, so. I hide behind what's called a mask. For me, a fake smile is an uneasy task. The scars drawn on my body indicate my emotions, as it feels like a wave crashing hard on the ocean. Everyone sees me and assumes I'm okay, yet, in reality, I'm a cloud of gray. As I burst out in flames of tears each night, like a hurricane that has yet to come to an end, I notice how much my feelings can bite, and how difficult it is to comprehend. Although many things are a struggle, for example, having lots to juggle, for everyone's sake, I'll pretend not to break, as my smile will soon start to fade.
So I know you guys are loving these poems so far, but I'm going to need you to stay right there.
Alright, so our next performers are Jackson Poulain, Leora Shaney, and Alyssa Spagna singing
Hi, I'm Alyssa.
I'm Leora.
And that's Jackson.
All along it was a fever, a cold sweat, hot-headed believer. I threw my hands in the air and said, show me something. He said, if you dare, come a little closer. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way, and I want you to stay. It's not much of a life you're living. It's not just something you take, it's given. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now, tell me now, tell me now you know. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way, and I want you to stay. The reason I hold on, 'cause I need this hold on. You're the broken one, but I'm the only one who needs saving. 'Cause when you never see light, it's hard to know which one of us is caving. Not really sure how to feel about it. Something in the way you move makes me feel like I can't live without you. It takes me all the way, and I want you to stay. I want you to stay. I want you to stay.
All right, folks. So up next we have the amazing Sydney Sullivan with her poem "Resume for El Magico." Give it up.
Sydney. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. So this is my resume for El Magico. Yeah. So my former experience. I babysat for my neighbors and only dropped one child. I have not been hired since, but my competition, my sister, will be going to college soon, so opportunities will open up. Once I was doing arts and crafts and I put tinfoil in the microwave. I have not used the microwave since. I am very skilled in making cereal and even serving it to my sister in the morning. I had a lemonade stand business until it closed down after 3 hours. Still, a very big profit of $4.57. My education. In kindergarten, at the age of 5, I learned and memorized all 25 letters of the alphabet. At age 6, I learned there were actually 26 letters of the alphabet. I feel lied to. This was hard to take in, so I decided to study abroad for a year. Now in 9th grade, I learned that the so-called color blue is actually cyan, and the color pink is actually magenta. I will go to college someday. No further questions. My additional skills. I can touch my tongue to my nose and I speak fluent gibberish. I can say, how much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood really fast? And I can do a forward roll, but not a back roll. It's impossible. Thank you.
Give it up. That was amazing. One more time. Look up. It's a bird? No, it's Claudia Joe with the Scarlet Bird.
My name is Claudia Joe, and I'm a freshman here. My poem is called The Scarlet Bird, and it is about a girl who wishes to be that scarlet bird she oversees. The girl stood there, without anything or anyone in her way. Blank expression, pretending to be happy, her motive to fit in. Once, she saw a scarlet bird, a symbol for love and protection. Hovering out her window like dandelions springing their pollen, standing out on the glass pane like a painting with unknown colors, the vermilion flowers in the garden was the bed she lay on every night. She wished she was that scarlet bird, full of luck and grace, but none of that existed. She was just a teenager who had cuts all over her wrists. Thank you.
Beautiful. All right, everyone. So it's time for our next poem. Russian Rain.
No, Dan, they're two separate poems, Rush and Rain by Ethan O'Donoghue. Where did
Hey, I'm Ethan O'Donoghue. I'm a sophomore here, and this is my first job today. As I open the car door, a rush of adrenaline flows through my body, like waves crashing onto the sharp rocks of the beach cove. I am nervous and happier than I've ever been. As I cross the street, thoughts rush through my head, like a stampede of Americans on Black Friday. How do I look? Does my cologne smell good? What will I do if I don't like the food? I'm nervous but happier than I've ever been. I stand up straight, waiting nervously, though I can't help but smile, for today I'm happier than I've ever been. Alright, nice one. As the rain falls from the sky, each droplet crashes down to the earth beneath our feet. One by one they fall, and then crash into the ground. I stare out the window and I wonder how it would feel. How it would feel to fall from the sky and crash to the ground like a shooting star. If I fell like a raindrop and crash into this earth, my life would be full.
But didn't you guys love that accent?
Dang, these past poems have been just so amazing, so creative. Like, just look at the titles.
I know, I mean, like, they could be so hard to come up with them. So, I can understand why Fern decided to title her piece
Untitled.
Give it up.
So, it's not actually called Untitled, I just didn't know what to call it. I wrote this song. It's pretty, like, short and cheesy, but I was waiting for my friend to meet me in the city and just wrote it down, so here it
Look at her. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe She's Perfect by Mannion McGinley.
And Priyanka Ramanathan.
Hi, I'm Priyanka.
Hi, I'm Mandy.
We're sophomores, and this is our second year at Jive.
So this is She's Perfect.
Hope you like it.
I love that outfit.
Does she mean that?
There's no way she does.
Your hair looks great today.
But what does that mean?
She hated yesterday?
Oh, we're such good friends.
Are we?
You never check in.
Today's culture has taught girls that the surface isn't real, that no one means what they say,
That no one actually cares.
that a rejection can be changed to a yes with time,
That no isn't perceived as no.
We're taught that girls are out to get me. Girls are scary. Girls can be mean.
We're taught to knock ourselves down when others build us up, in the thought that they don't,
Can't,
won't mean it.
Girls learn every day to be quiet, respectful, and passive.
We learn to act, think, breathe a certain way.
Don't laugh too loud. Laugh like a lady, so the boys won't be intimidated. To fit an image.
To apply to a standard.
A standard set by those around us.
A standard too specific for all girls, set up to fail by the people we see every day.
By the people that are supposed to be our friends.
The people who guide us and teach us.
The people we trust.
Set up by a government that won't even let us control our own bodies.
A government that's more than 80% men.
A government where those men don't understand what it even means to be a girl.
Set up by a society where no isn't clear enough.
A society where rape gets you 3 months in jail,
but being raped is a lifelong sentence.
A society where not all men are bad.
But he says that to avoid this conversation?
A society where she learns to go out in the world like a soldier, defensive and afraid.
But he learns to think he's the commander.
A society where she's too tall,
too short,
too fat,
too thin,
too pale,
too dark,
too smart,
too dumb,
too emotional,
too stoic,
too strong,
too weak.
No.
She's perfect.
Paper. Candle. Flashlight.
Dan, what are you doing? Now's not the time to be making a shopping list.
But I was introducing our next poem. We're all just objects, like you please.
Hi. So I'm a junior at North, and this is my second year at Jive. My poem is about the values of material objects that we put in society. He raised me with the finest. Moncler jacket, Louis Vuitton bag, lamb's brain Cartier ring. Things a small girl shouldn't have possession of. Things a small girl doesn't understand the value of. I got paint all over the jacket. That's okay, I'll buy you another one. I spilled the lamb's brain. That's okay, I'll buy you another one. I lost the ring. That's okay, I'll buy you another one. I ripped the bag. That's not okay, but I'll buy you another one. I'm sorry, Dad. That's what I said. Every single time, but I didn't mean it. I didn't understand why he was so angry. Why would he get mad at me for something that was just an object? Wasn't I more important? Mom, where's my jacket? Where's my bag? Where's my bracelet? Where's my ring? They're gone, she said in a low growl. I need them. Give them back to me. They're mine. She stared at me with a crazed and peculiar smirk. They were never yours. They are his. You are his too. Get out of my house. Thank you.
That was so powerful. Thank you again, baby. You know, Dan, I'm finally starting to feel like we're getting the hang of this.
I know, I mean, like, it seems like we're really getting some type of control. Kind of like Emily Jordan's poem, Control.
Hi, I'm Emily, I'm a senior, and this is my first and last Jive. I wrote it about anxiety, kind of. Creeping, crawling, look, walking, whirling, stop. Over your shoulder, eyes staring, look away, can't, should. He's there, watching, waiting, ready to attack, ready to cut you open with only words. Immobilized by fear, you freeze. Unsure, waiting. He stops, you run. Heart racing, hands shaking, can't breathe, no escape. Trapped, no way out. Eyes tearing, brain thinking, can't breathe, no escape. Screaming, tears falling, hands shaking, mind blinking, can't run, can't hide. You've lost control, you're panicking. Panicking for no reason, or a million reasons all at once. You lose yourself, if only for a minute. That's all it takes for you to fall. Thank you.
Yes, Dan!
Alright, guys. So I'm alone, Adele's not here, so I thought that it was time for my debut. It is showtime, everyone. Kinda like Mackenzie Sullivan's poem, Showtime.
Yeah, Mackenzie.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, so this is my poem about the emotions that people go through before, during, and after a show.
I feel you.
It was the fluttering in your stomach and the shuffling of your feet, inching further behind the curtain and closer to the costume. Peek around the corner, full house. It was the low hum that permeated the air in the crowd below, steadily growing in noise and volume until it was almost deafening. Lights go down, silence. It was your fingers moving like a leopard on the hunt, barely a twitch, and then it struck out. Listen for the beat, there's your cue. Now your head is as clear as water when it's catching sunlight. You speak your lines and silence the audience with your powerful voice. Follow the music, hit your notes. Now your voice is as steady as a tower built up from the ground. You never waver and you stay in time with the others. Grab some water, intermission. Now your eyes stare dead on into the spotlights as bright as the sun. It's hot and uncomfortable and you stand frozen facing that light. Take a bow, applause. It's your body sagging with exhaustion and fatigue, letting gravity pull you into the ground. From too many nights with too many shows and too little sleep. Stop shaking legs, sit. It's your voice rubbed raw with only water to soothe it, like a desert blessed with rain. From too much rehearsal with too many songs and too few breaks. Take a cough drop, don't speak. It's your heart emptied as you say goodbye. Song snippets whispering with memories. From too many days with too many friends and too little time. Close your eyes, close the door. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mackenzie. Dan, I don't think you're ready for this next piece.
Why not?
Because it's going to hit you like a landslide. Sung by Hannah Beitler and Aaron Nagel.
Accompanied with Scott Martin.
So give it up.
Hi. I'm Erin.
I'm Hannah.
I'm Scott.
We're seniors. And we're going to be singing Landslide by Fleetwood Mac.
I took my love and I took it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around. And I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. Till the landslide brought me
Alright, so since we're like now bestest pals, can I just like ask you guys for like a little favor? Just like cover your ears like this.
For your eyes. You know, like those monkeys? Like,
Yeah,
yes.
just like keep on doing that.
Quick favor.
Yeah. But you know, if they can't see us or they can't hear us,
I guess that means ignorance is bliss, like the poem Ignorance is Bliss by Celestine Castillo. Give it up!
Let's go, Sal.
Yes, sister.
Hello. I'm Celestine. I'm a junior. This is my second year during Jive. Okay. I catch myself wishing for the time when I didn't know much of anything. Gasping for air, grasping for sweet ignorance. When I didn't know that the woman is treated as an inferior. When I didn't know that my body is a topic of politics. When I didn't know that it is better to die than to be a woman, because at least when you're dead, people pay their respects. When I didn't know that in health class they teach you how to say no instead of how to ask. That what I'm wearing or saying. I'm so sorry. No, what I'm thinking or saying is less important than what I'm wearing to class. That my body is more controversial than a mass murder. That my body is rated R, but taking another human's life is PG-13. I am poked and prodded at like a piece of meat. I am kneaded, folded, stretched, and compressed by society's rough hands, into a box, into a checklist, checking off the boxes. I am constantly scrutinized, kept under watchful eye, under a microscope, pressed between the slides, carefully inspected from the inside to the outside, or just the outside, rather, and then carelessly tossed aside, discarded, thrown away. When did I realize that my body is not actually mine, that it belongs to everyone but me, that it belongs to legislation, that it belongs to the media, that it belongs to the gaze of others? When did I become desensitized to injustice? When did this become normal? They say ignorance is bliss, yes, I admit it, but I've come to find that knowledge is power, power to reverse, power to fight, power to change, or power to remain. But I will not let the state of the woman, the state of the world, remain unchanged.
Okay, so not only do we have skills in poetry, but we're pretty fire songwriters. So here's something we've been working with a little. I got degrees.
by Michelle Geraldo, do. Alright, so it's like kind of a work in progress, but give it up for Michelle and her piece Degrees.
Okay, this poem is about my younger sister Michaela, and since that we have a 10-year age difference, I've kind of had to shift my perspective a little bit, and it's kind of helped me see who I am through her. Those sapphires in your eyes tug at my heartstrings every day, youthful, shining with life and joy and wonder every time I look at you. Those sapphires in your eyes are radiant as you play or read, even though I know you're somewhere else. Your lively eyes would never betray that secret. Those sapphires in your eyes cut right through my priorities, my hopes and aspirations, like they weren't important in the first place. Your eyes ground me, give me a role, a mold to fill in your life. Those sapphires in your eyes give me someone to impress. They give me someone to they give me someone to prove myself to. Remembrance that I have to be okay, so that I can be someone you look up to. Those sapphires in your eyes terrify me, because I don't know if I can even look at the reflection of myself in the mirror, let alone look at the reflection of myself in your eyes. But when I get you off the school bus, and you grab my legs and call me Martha, even though you learned how to say my name 2 years ago, I think we'll both be okay.
I'm not this tall, I'm sorry. Oh, Dan, what do you have there?
Oh, you know, just a portrait of all my struggles in life, you know. Portraits of all my struggles. And up next with Portraits of a Struggle is Bradley Winograd.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. I'm Bradley Winograd. I'm a senior, and this is my second time performing at Jive. And I'll just let you off with a little warning. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past year, this poem may seem a little too real. I call it Portraits of a Struggle. As the eyes of the people close in, two prominent figures stand strongly to dispute their beliefs for the future. One for the people, and one for self-interest. One of camaraderie, and one of separation. Our land is transitioning. Our incumbent is leaving. Yet the battle is tough, not just for the leaders, but the people too. On an infamous day, history is written. Some are hesitant, others enraged. Government or no government, the people are distraught. As a new leader takes over, the people are fearful, concerned, perplexed. Rash decisions are enforced. People are claimed unqualified. Others make blatant lies. Day by day, life continues on. As controversies grow prevalent, name-calling and mocking evolve. Arguments and filibusters become common as foreign views become skewed. The strive for greatness is soiled as the people disapprove. The future becomes unpredictable as future leaders lurk in the shadows until the era restarts anew.
Thanks, Staff Master.
Awesome.
So now it's intermission. No, just kidding.
But we do want to know how you guys are doing, all right? You know, are you guys feeling good? Yeah. Kind of like Dan Murray, Gabby Dwyer, and Jaden Cox in their performance of Feeling Good.
Hi. How is everyone? Awesome. I love that. I love you. I can't see you, but I'm sure you're amazing. My mom. She's over there.
Maddie, will you adopt me?
Alright, so I'm Gabby. I'm Jaden. And that's Dan. He's playing guitar. He's pretty cool. And we'll be singing Feeling Good by, I think it's Nina Simone, but there's also a Michael Bublé version. And that's what we're doing. So we're going to say this is a good height for the microphone. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Leaves drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. A river running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out
Alright, honey, what you got in your hands?
Oh, well, this one I took to Italy, this one went to Tokyo, and this one went to Spain.
Oh, kind of like travel mugs, like the poem by Rebecca Chenieri.
So just saying that song was amazing.
Yes.
I think everyone agrees. So hi everyone, I'm Becca. I'm a junior, and I'm proud to say that this is my 3rd year here at Java Jive, and it has been a huge ride. You're not gonna curse. It's been a great ride here. My mom's in the audience. So this is my poem, Travel Mug. I actually wrote it in Writer's Workshop with Miss Travis. Shout out to Miss Travis wherever you are. She's a great teacher. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is Travel Mug.
Yes, Becca.
Do I look like a travel mug to you? Waiting on you and your needs. Just waiting to be cast aside by your forgetful hand. No, because I am a woman of intelligence, one who is able to withstand these continuously expanding, unplanned events in which we uncovered a problem in which you deemed was my fault. And you're right, because I was the one at the start. I initiated this sentimental connection, one that can only be described as a cup of tea and a sinus infection. If I knew that I was only a recycled piece of plastic concealing warmth from when only you needed it, I would have had the wit to split from this parasitic relationship. Oh, shake it a little bit here. Wow. You say that I have wronged you, but at what cost? When I was with you, I was lost. Like a travel mug that was covered in frost. Into that dark cupboard I was tossed. And I lost who I was. But that's what being abandoned does. Left naked and bare, with no warmth to share, filled with only that empty sound, kicked around on the ground by all those shuffling feet, left with only a feeling of defeat. But now I thank you, because I have been found. I am no longer stuffed into the pocket of your bag or left aside on the bus. I have found the expressiveness within myself that you had unknowingly uprooted the day that I met you. Now I am myself, no longer dependent on that caffeinated drug. So please tell me, now who's the travel mug? Thank you.
Long face.
You know, Dan, it just occurred to me, no matter how understanding and awesome that you are, you'll never understand the struggles of a woman. Maybe Dan Matthew's poem, Life Through a Woman's Eyes, can help us.
Diana, I love you. I love you too. Oh, that was really nice. I love you more. Ooh, competition. So wanted. Hi, Diana. I'm a senior, and this is my last Java Jive, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how good you think I am. So. The year is 1999, and I am born. My aunts congratulated my mother on having a pretty baby. The only thing I had to offer the world was my fair skin and dark hair. If a girl is not beautiful, what might her worth be? Who cares if I'm born at all, for at least they have a male heir. The year is 2004, and I am 5. I couldn't be a Power Ranger because that's not proper. An Indian girl has to be delicate and a paragon of femininity, as if being a woman means that I should clean and fetch the water. Let's dress her up as Cinderella and strip her of her liberty. The year is 2006, and I am 7. Stop being so bossy, said the boy. I didn't understand why wanting to be in charge was so bad, but I should have smiled with joy, for at least I learned that lesson before Hillary Clinton had. The year is 2012, and I am 13. I am a teenager excited about what the world had for me, but uncles jokingly say that I am ready to be married off. So I guess being a woman that I get to make tea and that my presence is as unwanted as that annoying cough. The year is 2017, and I am 17 and a half, and it's time for me to say something back. Yes, Auntie G, I am a lovely sight. But don't be fooled because this beauty has a fight. You never saw the passion I had behind the dresses I wore. But I promise you that I stand strong with my fist curled in the air. And since when has my femininity been defined by others? I believe women to be as strong and as capable as brothers. But let me be misunderstood. We know it best. Girls run the world, though we be oppressed. Let it be known from the East Coast to the Bay Ridge, I do not, nor have I ever aspired to marriage. I live my life for myself, not for the satisfaction of men. And if anyone thinks it is, it's time for action then. Thank you.
Guys, home again. Okay, I'm here. I made my debut. It's time to make my sequel. Come on. I am king. Yeah, I did like Rebecca Coffin's poem. King.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm a sophomore, and this is my first Java Jive. And Miss Travis must be doing something right, because both the Rebeccas in this show are doing poems that they wrote in her class. So,
Yes, Rebecca.
yay, Miss Travis. So yeah, I wrote this in my writer's workshop class, and I had to do an acrostic poem. So I had to take a line from a song, and then each word from the line is the first word in the line of my poem. So we'll see if you can catch it. I don't want to go to sleep. I don't want to do this. I want to be asleep. I don't want to do this homework. I'd rather die. Why do I procrastinate so much? Sometimes I wonder how I'm not failing all of my classes. I wish I was smart. I'd have so much less stress. Never again would I have to stay up until 4 a.m. doing homework.
Pretty fire.
Is it really that bad?
I don't think you have to do that homework.
I guess the poem was just straight fire, so. I know, I'm so great. Keep going, I want to hear it. Can someone close the door? I know you want to leave, but you need to hear me out. Alright, we're just gonna deal with it. I don't remember where I was. Oh wait, I got it. Okay, I'm gonna start over. Because you guys want to hear it so much. Yes, you do. Okay. It's really... Wait. Guys, we gotta get this under control. Okay, so we're just gonna dance for you guys.
Sorry, honey.
This is not right up.
God bless America!
That was totally planned.
Pardon me a moment. Sorry for the interruption. Just there's one door that has one alarm upstairs that doesn't get used very often that somebody must have tried to exit out of. So
Jackson!
we're fine. Sorry for the interruption, but everything will now continue. Thank you. I'm going to turn it back over to Rebecca. All right. Thank you.
Of course it was Jackson. Alright. So, we're gonna go from the top.
I don't want to go to sleep. We know. I just messed it up because it's freaking warm. I want to go to sleep. I don't want to do this. I want to be asleep. I don't want to do this homework. I'd rather die. Why do I procrastinate so much? Sometimes I wonder how I'm not failing all my classes. I wish I was smart. I'd have so much less stress. Never again would I have to stay up until 4 a.m. doing homework. If I'd been smart, I would have started this homework hours ago. Can I be born again, start my life over and actually try at things and care about school and my grades and managing stress? But right now, all I want to do is go to sleep. So, the line is, I don't want to die, I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all, from Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, which is why my poem is called King, because I'm honey.
I promise we're not back to dance.
Oh, yeah.
But this next poem reminded me of all the sightseeing I saw and all like the beautiful temples.
Oh, no, honey. But this isn't a temple at all. This is a poem by Phoebe Fisher entitled Temples. Yeah.
Thank you. Hi, I'm a junior at North, and this is my second year at Jive. They say my body is a temple. They say it's holy, private, that needs to be protected, cherished, that it gives life, that it's for my husband and my children and my civic duty to have a husband and children. They say women gained property rights in 1839, but buildings and horses don't matter when our bodies can be taken and used and grabbed at any moment in time. All we have is time. Centuries upon centuries, 6 months is nothing, and all we have to show is a corner of a textbook page on a numbered piece of crumpled paper and black and white images of women in red lipstick. The paper falls too quickly, and true leaders of this nation are not coincidentally all infused with testosterone or a contagious lack of melanin. This nation's leaders don't just happen to fall into the hetero lifestyle or love pink and blue hats, because my leaders are not these men on my first grade teacher's posters. My leaders do not pray to the same gods. My leaders do not look the same or speak the same. My leaders were not born with the same dialects or have matching DNA, but my leaders believe in love. But we learn that from a straight white man in a straight white classroom once we are too old to unlearn self-hatred, because we are ashamed to say that we have a right to these temples you tell us you'll save. Thank you.
Hey Dan, you remember back when we were freshmen and we didn't know how to do our eyebrows?
Oh my god, that was so, I remember that. Oh my god, the things that we have learned. Oh. And here to tell us more about that is Jonathan Upham with The Things You Learned.
But it's not about eyebrows. It's not eyebrows.
It was a joke. Yeah. All right, give it up.
You know, excuse me while I set up. I got some stuff that I need to plug in, and yeah.
Sorry, we're short.
Okay, there we go. Hey, so for those of you that don't know me, my name's Jonathan, and this is sort of my way of telling you guys things that I've learned over my years at High School North, Clarkstown High School North. There we go. So here we go.
Alright guys, up next we have a poem that is out of this world. Ooh, sorry. Okay. That was planned, by the way. Anyway, again, out of this world. It's is called Drops of Jupiter, and it's by Caitlin Bennett. Give it up.
Okay, hello friends. Let me just adjust this super quick. I'm a little tall if you haven't noticed. Okay, hi. My name is Caitlin. I've actually adjusted the title this time because I realized it's a little bit misleading. I'm not performing the song Drops of Jupiter by Train, but it was inspired a little bit by it, and also by my love in general of science, and I guess just a state of really caring about somebody a lot. So, okay, this is now called Reach for Her Like the Sun. She's rollerblading on the rings of Saturn, round and round, over and over, shrieking with joy. There's no wind, but she doesn't need it. As the debris whisks by her, she bends over backwards just to see if she can. And then she puts on her ice skates and skates on the cold blue surface of Neptune, twirling, spinning, marveling at the impossibility that she is here, that we are here. She drifts to Pluto, the tiny thing it is, so tiny, in fact, that she circles around and around, over and over, until she's gained enough velocity to shoot on over to Venus, where she bounces off the thick atmosphere because it's really a trampoline. The red planet is next, where she sings happy birthday to the Mars rover, so that it has a friend in this endless desert. She bounces over to Mercury and writes very carefully with her finger, I and love and you, where it will stay forever, undisturbed by the elements. And then, my favorite part, she floats over to Jupiter, takes off her shoes, and dances in the clouds. She sees the sight of supernova 2006 GY. She glimpses a black hole and lives to tell the tale, and she feels the vibrations of the cosmic background radiation humming in her system, keeping her alive. She races on the trails of stars in the Milky Way, timing herself as stardust flies up behind her. Finally, she decides to go home, but not before visiting the sun in all of its glory, burning beauty, boasting and bragging, coronal layer reaching for her. The sun itself longed to hold her in his warm arms. And home. Finally home, but no one is there. She left for too long. They couldn't wait that long for her to find herself, except for me. She is alone. I am her one friend in this endless desert. She is glowing. The sun itself had possessed her. All of the stars of the universe were inside of her. I could have stared all day, but she was gone for so long. So all I could do is wrap my arms around her, bury my head in the crook of her neck, and breathe her in. Thank you.
You guys gotta stop being so tall. Up next, we have For a Black Girl by Brian Kerr. So sorry.
So my name is Brianna. I'm 17 and a junior, and this poem was inspired by like racism I have gone through in my daily life. I just want to shout out to my mom if you're out there. She's also a poet, and she's like instilled poetry in me since I learned how to read. And my English teacher, Miss Fallon, wherever you are, for encouraging me to audition for Java Jive. I'm really happy that she did that. So here it goes. Social equality for the black girl is but a mere illusion. From growing up, I face the world and I hear, you're pretty for a black girl. I like your afro, but I like your hair better when it's straight. Oh, and you're cool and all, but I don't date dark-skinned chicks. Like the color of my skin is some universal symbol for stay away. Like the color of my skin is some universal symbol for shoot me in the back for reaching for my wallet. Like the color of my skin is some universal symbol for follow me around the store. Like the color of my skin is some universal symbol for undateable. All because my thick lips, big round nose, and thick curly hair doesn't live up to your Eurocentric beauty standards. And I never wanted it to, which, by the way, doesn't make me any less beautiful than what I am now. I was always beautiful. I will always be beautiful. God made me in the image of a black woman. Do not expect me to look like anything else. And oh, by the way, you're not at all bad. You talk white for a black girl. Like white is equivalent to literate and punctual, and black means uneducated and ghetto. Let me remind you that my usage of ebonics is cultural, not remedial. I can say that's big as hell, or I can say gargantuan. My usage of street slang does not determine my intelligence, and my skin color is not an invitation for you to project stereotypes on me. I am not what's on TV. And Brianna, don't take this the wrong way, but you're pretty smart for a black girl. As if I was expected to be dumb, like you have the right to berate my intelligence because I'm dark. And now I have to constantly prove myself everywhere I go that I'm not so dumb for a black girl. And now I have to work twice as hard for basic opportunities just because I'm a black girl. And I'm tired of having to explain myself for a black girl. But I speak for all black girls when I say we are not the same. I like Guns N' Roses, Queen and Radiohead. Rap is not the only genre I listen to. I like soccer and football, and I run track. My mom's not a single mother, and she was never on crack. My dad isn't a deadbeat father. At my house is where he can be found. And you don't have to clutch your person next to you whenever I come around. I don't wear a weave, and don't tell me I talk white. And don't tell me you're not one of those blacks. And don't tell me my skin color is unattractive. And for God's sake, please don't touch my hair whenever you feel like it. I am not a petting zoo. I am more than a projected stereotypical hood rat, and I've never, not even once, been in a fight. Words hurt and stereotypes are damaging. So please don't tell me I'm pretty for a black girl, that I'm smart for a black girl, that I don't act ghetto for a black girl, that I'm unusually nerdy for a black girl. I'm everything God intended me to be for a black girl, and I am not what's on your TV screen. Black girls matter, black lives matter.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl screening. Everyone, look under your seats. There's
Yes,
30
yes,
glasses.
yes. No. Dan, you got confused. I think you're thinking of Lauren Fernandez's poem, Lava Girl. Give it up! Hi, I'm Lauren. They call me Lava Girl, a typical high school diva who thrives on the sound of her heels clicking and ponytail swaying as she marches down the hallway. She's confident, witty, feisty, and undoubtedly arrogant. A major bitch. I'm unapologetically aware of the crown I adorn myself with. Eyes see shaking heads, ears hear the whispers behind my throne. She's so full of herself, as if it's a crime for a girl to treat herself like royalty. They say transparency is my biggest flaw, but I am not a collection of fireworks and matches. I do not explode from the lighting of a measly fuse, only to disappear into the night sky's insignificance. I do not spontaneously combust when friction ignites the smallest of flames that are whisked away by the wind before you can even finish singing happy birthday. I am a mountain. Born from the crashing together of tectonic plates, I am a cinder cone, a barrel of magma shooting through my 5 feet 9 inches, coated with a layer of hardened lava from tantrums and tears past. I am a forest fire, undaunted by your words as they crawl from your throat, escaping the void of white terror inside you. They're thrown at me, tiny streams of water spewing from your hose of a mouth that only make my flame burn brighter. Magma runs through my veins, slowly seeping through wounds. An army of 1,300 degrees protects me from you. When will you learn not to play with fire? My core is not the result of push-ups and crunches. No, it is dormant, molten rock, waiting for punches and kicks and screams for it to melt, erupting into furious lava. Your muscles can't burn me. My heart is not a candle that burns for your pleasure. It is a volcano that erupts when its sanctity is tarnished. So I advise you to proceed with caution. Thank you.
All right, beautiful. Oh my God, this is so cute. This is a really nice photograph. In working color. feel like I'm not Sorry.
Yeah, sorry guys.
It's tight up here.
Can someone with an amp help me? Sorry, I was like using the other one, but sorry guys.
I don't know. Dan, you know this one too? Everyone else is so smooth.
I know.
You're in. You're in.
A big round of applause for Dan and Kieran. Keeping the show running smooth.
Thanks, Karen.
Hi guys. Sorry for that. I'm Morgan, and that's Dan. Fun fact, I don't actually go here. But I'm really honored to be here. It's such a cool night, and so this is my first performance at Java Jive, so I'm glad I can share it with all of you. You ready, Dan?
Yeah, let's do this.
In this moment, a window becomes a floated
You guys like kind of like
I'm trying to get out of here. Can't move. Yeah.
There you go. It's all about teamwork here. Okay, sorry about the technical difficulty, everyone. Alright, so this next person is very important to me. Not only is she a really good friend of mine, but she's a killer Java Jive MC. And I do know that she's just like no other. Just like no other. So, everyone, if you could please give your applause to the beautiful Adele Sorrenzioni with her poem, Like No Other. Give it up.
So I'm gonna actually use the stand.
Wow, that was a shaky.
Let's go,
Adele.
I hear I'm CJ, I'm encouraged. Alright. So, hi, I'm Adele. I'm a senior. This is my second and last Java Jive. And, stop, don't make me cry. And, this poem is very important to me. It's about someone super special in my life who's been there my whole life. My beautiful mom. And, this is actually the first time she's hearing this poem, so, like no other. Starting with 2, then back to 1. Teaching songs and sounds and words and heart. Counting 1, 2, 3, 2, then back to 1. She was a teacher like no other. Growing older with foreign knowledge. 2 customs growing to become 1. Starting with 2, then into 1. She adjusted like no other. A lover and a fighter. A kisser, a sister, a cuddler, a smother, a food stuffer. Starting at 2, then into all. She accomplished like no other. Fighting, fighting, fading, fading, failing, failing. A dim light driving her. A small chance encouraging her. Starting with all, then somehow into more. She was determined like no other. A child will grow, a child will forget, but significance will never fade. A young girl has grown, a teacher, adjusted, accomplished, and determined to make proud. The reason why she's here, the reason why she lives, the strength under her even if she falls. Starting with 2, only needing 1. This young girl has been living in the shadow of a mother like no other.
This is so cute. I'm like literally holding back tears. I'm like, I was like about to cry because mom was crying.
But I gotta say, Dan, your introduction to me had me shook. Like, I was speechless. Like, I should just quit and let you be the MC.
Never.
Kind of like Sabrina Diaz, with her 2 poems, Speechless and The Beauty of Retail. Love it, Sabrina!
Once again, y'all. I'm Sabrina. I am a senior. This is my second and last Java Jive.
I love you.
Sabrina, come down.
Sabrina!
You're my queen. I love you. So my first poem is kind of boring. It's a love poem, but to brighten the mood, I wrote one. So it's a Speechless. I could never tell why the sky was still lit this late at night. I wondered if the sun just never fell because its roll with the moon was never split, or it could be the lamppost bright light. It was nearly 10 o'clock and I began to wonder if I was able to see the moon. So I chased the stars around the block in hopes that you'd be standing under the same beauty that will get us out of our cocoon. Okay, so a little bit about me before we start the next one. With my lovely face, I was a sales associate at Claire's, you know, the really cute accessory store. It's not just for little kids. That was my first job and probably my only for a while because I never want to go back. And gave me a really nice, well,
nice experience. So we have, I have a acrostic poem, but for help, I have a visual aid, and Sophie's going to be showing you, and we will reveal what it should have been at the end. So, the beauty of retail. It's not sketchy when I have to walk back to my car an hour before midnight with no company but the birds in this garage. Quickly, I vacuum, file receipts, organize the overpriced merchandise, but we never get out on time because my manager leaves us with her work. Unjustly, she also thought it was okay to cut my hours and never tell me my schedule and still expect me to be there on time. I don't understand what the customers don't get about our promotion or how they expect me to magically change the price of the items. Ma'am, I'm sorry, I just work here. Please don't yell at me. This experience may have taught me how to communicate and to work with people, but it also taught me to never settle with retail. I quit. Dear boss.
Alright, so this is a little awkward. We were going to introduce Leah Aragon and CJ Marquez and their performance, but
I guess we'll see you later. That's the name of the poem.
that is it.
Okay.
Invite me to your wedding!
Alright, so I would like to introduce myself, Aya, and my brother, CJ. This is either going to be the best thing you've ever heard or quite possibly the most cringiest thing you've ever heard.
Hey, and we kind of wrote this a month ago, so there's a bit of an outdated Lil Uzi Vert reference. So sorry about that.
Alright, so here's it. I spent 4 long years roaming these halls, and I told myself every day that I knew it all. But now I'm leaving, barely breathing, as if all my friends keep on retreating. I'm feeling lonely and scared, and I can't think straight. And I really thought that leaving would be so great, but it's not. Haven't got good thoughts. The words that come out now come out moments too late. And it feels like it's too late to make new memories. I'll come down with a homesickness that hasn't got a remedy. I hope they all remember me. I hope that soon I'll get to see the friends that I have here. The friends that I see every boring Monday morning. 7:30 at my locker, and outside the rain is pouring. It's these everyday moments that I'll miss.
That was depressing. Am I right, guys? I think that you should probably look a bit more on the bright side. Monday morning, I'm still snoring. The week off really how could grass be that boring? No raindrops, no drops. I shall need Photoshop. Mouse mechanics, some degrees of the crop. Hot days with gym class, easy A, easy pass. Driving golf before I'm catching. You know I don't get take last on even days with study hall. I don't even study hall. Instead that I should look outside and maybe I should study hall.
I guess you might be right. I gotta think more positive. Focus on the good, though I'm feeling quite the opposite. But man, the more I think about it, high school kind of sucks. Stressing all night, my sleep schedule's messed up. And for me, I hated gym. Don't know how you could think that. I'm athletically challenged and I was always picked last. Art's a little bit nicer, and I've always got work. Seeing everyone's talent makes me feel like I'm dirt. If you think your Monday's rough, imagine how I feel when every single morning I gotta walk through the ball field.
Calculus with cushions. It's a typo that we learned derivatives to help us. Yo, what do I need derivatives for in real life again?
Calculate velocity and acceleration of a particle given the position function.
And with English, moments with Sebastian, dropped out of my beat and raised my chance of passing. 1984, society, literary lit devices are the death of me.
English and math, those subjects won't leave you. No matter your major, those topics won't beat you. And calc is dumb easy, integrals are my best friend. It's training geometry, whose lives I want to end. English classes are my fave. You bet I took them all. 11, H, lit, and lang. Timed essays are my downfall. Do you have to annotate your reading comp for college? Easy APs aren't blessing me with the sort of knowledge that I need to succeed. Find an argument device, close read, take it apart with a 1,000-degree knife.
Turn up for Turner is what I'm gonna say. Going simply wrestling in the middle of the day with screaming and yelling and liberals be mourning. Please call me, I don't know what to say. And last in Japanese with the legend Uchiyama. Learn from streaming Naruto, watching in pajamas. Always confused from morning till night. 僕は全然わからない.
your dad is good. Took physics, chem, and bio. 2 science classes in 1 day. Can find free energy in 4 different ways. You take Japanese, but I take it too. Sometimes I wish I took Spanish. Seems easier to do. Class will leave me odd. Attempt to study abroad. I might suck at Japanese, but at least I'm an English rap god.
What? Monday morning student, get you feeling so sad?
You miss your friends or class with your daily routine. At least we don't have student loans, so we're living the dream.
No need to be depressed, no need to act shy. Our couple months left, yo, I wanna stop time. We still got social media, so don't need to cry. So just say see you later, no need to say bye.
Alright, bye.
I dropped the mic, but it's on a stand.
Really, Aya? Yes. You know, I guess I've been complaining all night that it was too tough. So, next we have an amazing performance. Alright! Obviously, the most fire MC is about to come up and perform his poem, not the last time, because he's absolutely the best and greatest person, and I need to get like the loudest applause ever because he's actually the best. So, give it up, not the last time, but everybody!
Okay, a couple of things. Number one, how can I like live up to CJ and Aaliyah? Like they were amazing. Number two, like that was like the best intro. Like Adele, I'm so grateful for you being the other MC. Also, hello loves, how's everyone doing today? Awesome. So before I start my poem, I would like to give a big thanks to Miss Allison Steinjector. She's unfortunately not here, but she did tell me that she wants to hear my stuff, and she's thankful that she was able to help me because me, right now, you probably wouldn't have seen me 4 years ago. I was a very shy freshman, and she was the person who pushed me to do extracurricular activities like this, like Jive. And I probably would not be standing here today if it wasn't for her, so round of applause for her. Okay, so this is my 4th and final year at Jive. I'm a little veteran. I know, it's so sad, I love this. But, so originally my poems, I was gonna have 2 poems. And one of them was gonna be about moving. My parents would not like this, they're actually in the crowd. We're moving first week of July to Nevada, and I don't like that. So I was just like, let me write a poem about that. And then the other one was going to be about leaving North because, you know, I've done a lot here, and I've heard poems that had to deal with like a garden or something, so I decided to mash them together. So here it is, called Not the Last Time. Thank you, Nicole Polanski, wherever you are. There you go, yes. All right, without further ado, let me stop my blabbering, and let me read. I never realized the severity of some things. Like, I felt the whisper pass my ears and enter my thoughts, but I wasn't aware of the impacts the actions would take. They say home is where the heart is, but what happens when you lose your home and your heart shatters like nostalgic innocence catching up to the planes of reality? These 4 walls. I constantly twist in rotation to study the grayscale, 360 degrees, before I realize how dizzy I am with admiration. I have matured in the sanctuary. I've come to terms with my own well-being, yet it's being ripped from my person and I cannot take it back. I reach out into the air, but there is nothing on the other end. I can feel my skin crawling with the emptiness my room has come to. I stare at these bare walls. These 4 bare walls are a stranger to me. Do I know them anymore? Did I even know them to begin with? My appetite will never taste the same. The hunger substituted for emptiness. The crave substituted for ache. And so it is, and so it will be. Is there something wrong with you? Well, yes, but you see, you wouldn't understand it. The mind of a tiger will never settle for the mind of a seed. Whatever is wrong with me is packed into an 18 by 16 standardized box. I shed the skin I wore before, but it's not the feeling of a tan left out too long. I look back at it, and it can no longer be worn. The garment is too small. The skin is outstretched, the stage is complete. And as I leave one rooted place, I find myself starting to wilt within another. You see, I think of the school as a garden. The flowers have grown succulent from the roots, and the nutrients provided by the school fill us up to make us whole, to make us blossom. But as I start to see the finish line to my long-fulfilled race, I feel the wilt and descend of every petal I owned and cherished. Do I want to reach that line? Is the unknown too vague? I didn't find the grass to be greener until I started to prosper. When I began to find my independence and unroot from the garden. The showers are coming down now, but in June it will be full bloom. As I stare from these golden gates, I come to terms with my fate. I let the last petals sink into the soil, because my alumni status is waiting. It's not the last time you'll be seeing me, but it's time for me to leave the train. Thank you, everyone.
He's back!
I'm back.
So now it's time for a teacher-student collaboration.
No. Dan is a student. He's a senior.
What? He's not a teacher? See the beard?
Everyone, give it up for Dan Murray and the grand jury, and they're performing 2 songs, Hopeless Here and the Referendum.
Shout out to Stephen Campanella for the drum set.
Hi, Ben.
Ben, look up. To the right.
How's it going? Alright, there's so much to get to that I actually had to write it on my hand. So number one, in order for all of us to look good tonight, it takes a lot of work from the sound department over there. And from our lights upstairs. So please give a big round of applause for them. This entire library gets transformed, not only because of them, but because of the fantastic English department over there. So we're going to shake things up a little bit, and instead of the 2 original songs, our drummer was double booked. So we have Mr. Dan Silverfell with us today. Basically, so I woke up this morning, and I believe everything happens for a reason. So I have a clock radio, and the first thing I heard was this was the anniversary of the day that Prince died. Then I plugged in my headphones, and the first song to come up was Purple Rain. And then someone else sent me a text that was just very obviously play Purple Rain tonight. So we're going to do Purple Rain. And on top of that, this is my last Java Jive. This is a lot of our last Java Jives. The English department, Mr. Reed, the entire Cue and Curtain community has done such an amazing job spreading so much positivity and creativity that I want to return the same. So going around, Diana Matthew, Mairead, and Dell and Dan are going to walk around some flowers. And feel free to take one. They're all free because of the price of your ticket. I hope you enjoy.
It's always me, I'm sorry.
Again, having to live up to high expectations.
All right, everyone. So it's come down to that unfortunate part of the night. Oh. Hello?
There we go.
Okay. So anyway, it's come down to that unfortunate part of the night. The show's over. But we would like to thank Mr. Reed, Ms. Travis, and the English department once again for keeping Java Jive alive for 20 minutes.
Also, thank you so much. We were very honored to have the opportunity to MC for you guys tonight. I hope we didn't bore you guys to sleep. Again, we would also like to thank the stage crew and like the tech help for all that they do for us, and the performers for their awesome performances.
Speaking of performers.
So, we're not done yet. We actually have a little surprise for you guys, but you're gonna have to stay tuned. All right? Okay. I want a surprise come out. All right. Give it up.
There's a surprise!
The rest of the band down, but this is a running thing tonight, so my name is Mr. Reed, and this is my 20th Java Jive. Yeah. 20 years ago, I was in the library with my students because April is Poetry Month, and I was reading to them a couple of poems that I liked, and then as I looked up, I saw all these students who were at the study chorales looking down, interested, and of course the theater guy in me went, oh, we should do a show with them. And here we are. So I just wanted to say thank you because on behalf of the English department, and I can say also on behalf of the other faculty members who just tonight said, this is so great because we get to see the other sides of students who we know and love in our classrooms, but it's just such a treat. This is why we do it. So it's so nice to learn more about you and to thank you so much to the students and the performers for first creating the amazing things that you did and having the guts to share them with an audience and with us. So we couldn't do it without you, and you make us proud every year. So thank you so much. All right, well, let me bring the rest of the band down so we can have a little performance for you folks. This is something we get to do from time to time. Ethan Johnson on guitar. Mr. Hashem on bass. Mr. Andert on sax. And Stephen Campanella on the drums.
Let's go, Andert. We love you, Jason.
So this month is not only Poetry Month, it's also Jazz Appreciation Month. Yeah! So we thought you might like a little jazz as part of this coffee house. So we hope you appreciate this. You ready? Yeah. All right. It's very clear I'm here to stay for a year, forever and a day. alternate tumble there. They're only made of clay, but our love is here. Our love is here. Our love is here to if you'll indulge us, we have one more tune for you since it's Java Jive's 20th anniversary. But I'm going to need some help on this one. So we often do student-teacher collaborations because it's just so much fun. So I'd like to ask my other guest vocalists to come on down and we'll end this the right way.
Oh, us?
Yes. All right, I think we're ready for this. You ready for this? I'm ready. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it then.
Go get
I must go back there.